Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and we just gonna have a little conversation. I'm gonna put it under a list chat, so we could talk about some stuff. It's a mixture. It's a mixture of uh some celebrity news, a story time, and then just general chit chat. Um, for a minute, just a little extra since I don't have no show tonight, so. This is like just a little extra video so you can see my face, child. Okay. The first part of this is gonna be. Did y'all read the article where it says that the girl that is supposed to be Nick Gordon's new girlfriend has filed charges on him, or he went to jail or some shit like that for beating her ass? But just what it last week when they was all lovey-dovey sitting on the couch smiling at each other. She talking about everybody needs a second chance. Yeah, some people do need a second chance, baby. But you gotta be careful how you pass out them second chances. Cause honey, I know she had to have read the story. And if she didn't read the story, why that bitch ain't see that motherfucker when he nutted up down there to the Dr. Phil show? I don't understand. You know what I don't understand? This is. I know that a lot of who we are, our characteristics, and sometimes our personalities. Let me get comfortable because we finna talk in this second. Our characteristics and our personalities. Sometimes we pick that up as we develop, and from child to adolescent to adult to elderly person, middle age to elderly. I know that's a cycle. It's levels to this shit, and I know that sometimes if you don't get the best start possible, you probably gonna go through some things in life because that's the purpose of rearing your children to adults is to give. You're supposed to be equipping them with what they need to be successful in this life. That's what I consider parenthood to be, and it's a job that don't never end. But after so long, it ain't on the parent or how you choose to behave. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people that I have counseled over the years have always given me the story. Well, I'm fucked up, or I do this because um, my mama wasn't there with me when I was growing up. My daddy wasn't in the home. My daddy was killed when I was a child. My daddy in jail. My mama, she cracked out. My mama used to have, I had about 19 uncles in a span of 18 years. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of stories that, everybody got a story. Sometimes you're born in this world and some people have better starts at life than others. But at some point, you can't continue to blame your parent for what the fuck you choosing to do with yourself. I know it's important to uplift your children, to encourage your children. That's your job. You should be the first motherfucker to give them some critical analysis about themselves. And even if it's critical, you're still supposed to say it in a way that they know it comes from a loving place, and you're supposed to guide them to be better people. Okay? That's what your parents supposed to do. But after so long, even if you don't get those things in life, you can't blame that parent no damn more for that shit. Okay? You really can't. I get tired of people trying to say, well, it's because I came from. Baby, let me tell you something. I didn't have the best upbringing in the world. My life was gravy train until around about 13. When my mother passed away, then life changed for me significantly. And, for many, many years, I was finding my way. And even today, I'm still figuring some shit out. You know what I'm saying? But you can't forever blame your parent for how you choose to be in life. Now, I know y'all might say, what the fuck they got to do with Nick Gordon? You could tell on that damn Dr. Phil show, his mama babied the fuck out of him. Even on the show, she was making excuses for him. Now, I don't know what those excuses, why she kind of doted on him like that or whatnot, or spoiled him, but life should have by now taught him something. All his life experiences should have taught him something. And if he knew he had issues, why he ain't trying to do nothing to fix the issues that he facing in his life? He about as dumb as fucking OJ. Then he want as far as the female, girl, you was sitting here. You can't tell me you don't know this story. If you don't know this story, where you been for the last 8 to 10 years? Up under a damn rock. And what is it in women? Because I bet that ain't the first dude she done got with that's kind of fucked up like that. Which takes me into a part of the story, a story time. I know this girl recently that came into my life. She younger than me, much younger than me, but she's pregnant now. She work or whatnot, maintain or whatever, but she pregnant. And she don't really wanna, baby daddy kind of crazy. He didn't even try to get at her over here at my place where you know that shit, things could go left over here. You come over here wrong. But I was talking to her, and no matter, even though that he done been to jail for beating her ass, she definitely afraid of this dude. Like, when he mad, she know to stay away from around him. My question be, what make him keep acting like that? First of all, like I told her, you're going to be forever somewhat tied to him because you're not carrying his kid. But what made you want to be there like that? What is it that you missed in your life growing up or whatever that made you be that way? And she said, my mama just wasn't there. She was there, but she let us do whatever we want to. Okay, that could explain some of it, but help me get to the psyche that you have that makes you think that this man who you have to fear loves you. I ain't never know love to be had nothing to do with no damn fear. I really have. I don't know nothing about that. I don't understand that. I know that's why I tell women, especially young women, all the time. It is so damn important that we pay attention when we're raising our children, what we letting them see us do, and what we feeding into their spirits. You can't. She seen some shit, and she shared it with me. She seen some shit, and she's like, just to have somebody there, she allowed him to stay, even though her instincts were saying get out. She stayed because she felt like it beats being alone. And I heard that a couple of times from various different women. I stayed or I deal with it because at least it's somebody there with me. I don't understand that, okay? As much as I try to be understanding and loyal and loving to people, I don't understand that at all because the way I was raised, like I said, I didn't have the best after the age of 13. But what I did get and what I learned later on in life for my own self is I'm the best I know, and if I let you tear me up, then I ain't gonna be at my best, and I ain't never not wanted to be at my best. And two is, I just believe that I can do bad by myself. I don't need to be with somebody to feel I'm all right with being by myself. I think that's what a lot of women don't have that. They don't have that in them. They don't like being by themselves. And I imagine being alone, being by yourself, it can be lonely because, when I'm by myself, I be feeling it too. But I'd rather be alone and at peace than to have somebody around me who I don't know why the fuck you really here. Or I'm around me and you together, but I'm more unhappy than anything. You dreading coming home from work and shit. Why do women put up with that type of thing? I don't understand that. And the way I tie it into your childhood is it's something in each and every one of us that don't have that father figure and that mother figure in your life. It must be something missing there, because you go out here and you attract of everything you really don't need in your life, and if you don't become aware that the problem lies with you, you'll continue to get in abusive relationship after abusive relationship, when in fact that shit come from, that's what you attracted. They ain't just got no radar out here and said, oop, that's a weak woman, let me get her. It's something in you that's attracted to him. I just really believe that. And my bad decisions I made in my life, I like the bad boys. Okay, at least I like the idea When I actually got a bad boy, shit, girl, bitch, I almost passed out. That motherfucker had me some motherfucking gone whole about to have a nervous breakdown. Was on Valium, Xanax, Zoloft, and all kinds of shit. Shit, bitch was taking Ambien to go to sleep at night and all kinds of stuff. I just don't understand why do we. I know that we can't live in this world without somebody. Okay, I know we all need each other, whether we want to admit it or not. But anything that's not helping me thrive is doing one or two things. It's either slowly killing me or stalling me. And those are two things I just ain't finna let happen in my life no more. I can't see it. But I just wonder why. What is it? What I guess you get to a point, they'll get it after they get to that point where they tired. Because for every woman such as myself who's in a relationship that had to get tired, and then shit, you leave, and you really know when sometimes you leave and you go back. But I promise you, when you really tired and you really done and you walk away this time never to come back again, you know that's the last time. You know that you ain't gonna go back under no circumstances this time, because I knew. I just don't understand why people keep going back. If I would never want to be with somebody that I dread going home to. A home we supposed to be the made together, but I'm scared to go home. And then another thing I be thinking about, I see these girls on like in these girls get with these celebrity guys, and just to have your picture on Instagram, just to have people looking at you and wishing to have your life because you with this particular person, child, behind the scenes you getting treated like shit, and it's okay. Just because being with him polishes you up for the public, you're willing to sacrifice your inner self behind closed doors. Cause it's one thing to black my motherfucking eye. See, in time this shit gonna heal and y'all won't even remember that it was there. Okay? There'll be no traces that I had that black eye. But I'll never forget what the fuck you said and how I felt in that moment. That's the power of words. And if you ain't got somebody that's lifting you up or care about you or genuinely there for you, why you with them? I don't even give a fuck how much money they got. I don't give a damn how good the sex is. I don't give a damn how afraid to be alone that you may be. It should be a point in your life where you say, you know what? I choose me over every damn thing. Me and my piece of damn man. At least that's what happened for me. My peace of mind and everything. I ain't give a damn. And yes, it's hard. You don't always bounce back to what you had before. Not immediately, no way. But I mean, I just believe that if you make one step toward being right, you're gonna be assisted along the way. But you got to first make that initial step to look within yourself and see if something fucked up about you, and get that fixed first. Or you can get that fixed while you walking out the door on something you know that ain't good for you. That's just how I feel about it. That girl that was sitting up on that couch with Nick Gordon talking about a motherfucker need a second chance. Girl, you must don't understand. He got to give himself a second chance before any of us can. And clearly, he ain't doing that. Because he's still reverting back to, I'm going to kick your motherfucking ass. See, I always felt some kind of way about him. Especially after the Bobby Christina situation. Because if y'all read up on that real good, they say that him and her had a fight that night. He drew her by her hair up the stairs, breaking two of her fucking teeth, and put her in that tube. And we know the rest. Y'all know the rest of the story. She died so much like her mama, but I mean, it's sad, and people put up with anything just to have that life that them folks had because they had money. I'd rather be broken happy than paid and going through, not knowing what from one day to the next. Am I gonna get punched, kicked? Am I gonna get cussed out? Am I gonna get embarrassed? Am I gonna be unappreciated? Am I gonna be raped? Am I gonna be whatever? It just, and I know I'm all over the place in this video. I'm just talking. I feel like talking. So sometimes I get in one of these spells. It don't have too damn often. Why I just run it. Somebody probably would say, "Bitch, you could have called me on the phone." No, I couldn't because I feel like talking to my people right now. Because I feel like somebody listening to this, that some of this is applying to their life, and I want you to understand that I'm a survivor of it. You know, I ain't saying my life is perfect, but there is life after that bullshit. I and you can't. And also, I be wanting to take some of the fault off the parent, because although the parent has a whole lot to do with your developmental stages, once you become a full-fledged adult, it's some shit you can't keep blaming your parents for. Because truth be told, your parents ain't supposed to do a damn thing but what they did. Whatever they, I mean, really, to me, what a parent's supposed to do is give you the tools to be successful going forward. If you ain't get there without your parents, then shame on them. But you still supposed to have. We all got common sense, even though they say common sense ain't so common, and a lot of people make you think that you know right from wrong unless you got some mental problems. Then that's a whole nother story for another day. But you know right from wrong, and you know when you thinking clearly and when you're not thinking so clearly. You know when something fucking fucked up with you, get it fixed. You know, that's all I'm saying. And don't compromise yourself for nobody, because child, compromise after so long becomes surrender. And I ain't surrendering. I just feel like talking a few minutes. I ain't gonna hold y'all long because I already hear y'all almost 25 minutes on love and hip hop. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. That was just some shit that was on my mind. And since I was still sitting here, I said I might as well turn the camera on and just share my thoughts with y'all so you can get independent and decipher what the fuck. Because I was all over the place in this video and I know it. But I feel like talking, and I think somebody out there understand me. But you can get in the comments down there because I always read them. And let me know what you feel down in the panic, child. Talk to me down there. Tell me what you think about what I said. And if you can add something to that shit or enlighten me in any kind of way, I'm open to that. I mean, I believe in each one, teach one. Anyway, child, y'all remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate this video. Ratings, be it good or bad, will get me recognized in these YouTube streets down here. Comment down in the panty section. I'm always down there twiddling around, keeping it clean. Housekeeping down there for y'all and whatnot. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And share the video wherever you may share videos. I'll see you guys back when I click this bitch on again, okay? Peace.